Joe, Jalen has talked about how he plays for a track team, not a basketball team this year, and how up-tempo and physical camp was. Is that something that you came into this year like as an emphasis, or is it just kind of how training camp went on its own?
Yeah, I mean, I think before training camp, you kind of assess the roster and what's your personnel, what are your strengths, and what system you want to play. So we just want to take advantage of the strengths that we have. We're a quicker team, faster, more athletic. So we just want to take advantage of that. So guys have had a good camp. Camp's still another week, and we'll get after it. After that.
So what are your impressions working with Chris Boucher now for 2-3 weeks? I mean, is he growing on you? What do you like?
Yeah, no, he's been great. I think the basketball stuff is whatever, but I got a chance to know him, his family, off the court, and he just cares. He's a guy that just cares about winning, cares about people, and takes pride in his work ethic. And there's few guys where they take no plays off, whether it's like shoot around or a game, and that guy's one of them. So it's impressive at 32 years old to have the energy that he does on and off the court.
Coach, earlier this week you said about Hugo Gonzalez that you were enjoying coaching him for his passion. You also said that he has been with great players and coaches. Besides that, and among the things like on another court that you didn't know about him, what has you impressed the most so far?
Yeah, before that was a good question. Who reported that he was having language barrier issues? Someone put that out there afterwards. Yeah, he's not. He speaks multiple languages, and I think it's actually people should speak to him in his native language. So if anybody here in the media can speak Spanish, you should talk to him in Spanish. And so I didn't like that heading because he doesn't have an issue understanding that. And so I think it's just as important, for us to meet people where they're at and speak that language for him. So that's the first thing. I was pretty pissed about that. Secondly, he's, the kid just wants to win. He wants to get better. He's been coached. He's been well coached, part of a good system. And he does everything you ask him to do. So he just got to continue to get better.
To follow up with this question, he speaks Spanish. Also, other guys in the team, Mazzulla also speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
And Jaylen Brown is also learning from what I know you too. So I don't know if you're kind of joking around about that.
No, I'm being serious. I mean, at this point, I only yell at him in Spanish, but it's we have conversations as well. I just think it's a ridiculous headline when a kid that's not what he said. He can speak both languages. He does a great job of understanding what the hell's going on out there. So like I said, as of now, we argue in Spanish, and we'll get to the point where we'll do other stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to seeing from Nimi this year, and the years you've gotten to coach him now? How has your relationship evolved with him?
I mean, the relationship involves like it does with everybody. You just get to know guys and hold them accountable to the person that we think he can be, not the person that he is now. So he's done a great job being patient, working hard, taking the necessary steps on the trajectory of his career, going from being in the two-way, going from being a third-string big, now having an opportunity being an every night big. And that comes with responsibility, that comes with ownership, comes with accountability, it comes with an expectation. He's aware of that. He's worked hard to this point, and now it's time to hold him accountable to who we think he can be. Not who he is, and at the same time, he's got to deliver for us, when he's out there.
When is he at his best? Like, what are the things he's doing, providing for you guys when he's there?
Yeah, he's got versatility. He can think the game very well. His versatility, his ability to protect the rim, communication, and he makes high energy plays for us. So, like I said, he's done a good trajectory of being in the G League, then helping us in regular season, and then helping us a lot in the regular season last year, a couple playoff opportunities. So he just got to continue to be at his best on both ends when he's communicating, protecting the paint, being a versatile screener for us, and just kind of being that energetic guy.
What's your expectations of Baylor? You weren't happy with him against Memphis. You took him out for a minute, then you put him back in, and he seemed to kind of respond. What's that kind of back and forth like when you're trying to just teach him on the fly?
No, I mean, he's a smart guy, and he plays really hard. But that segment was an important segment for a young player to understand, especially at the start of the fourth quarter. We go 2 live ball turnovers, we go 2 contested threes, and then we go another shot that we don't make. And as we talked plenty before, it's when those momentum swings, regardless of the game, you have to play really hard, but you also have situational awareness to the momentum. And to start the fourth quarter with 2 live ball turnovers and 3 contested shots and a transition layup given up, those are the things that you have to grow at as a player and really as a team, because a 20-point lead at the start of the fourth quarter, as we know, means absolutely nothing in any game, and you have to be aware of the things that maintain that lead or give that up, and it could happen really fast. So, but he's great. He's smart. Wants to be coached. Plays really hard. And as I said, I think last year he did a great job delivering at that Brooklyn game at home, and that was kind of the breakout from the standpoint of like, okay, he can impact winning, he can deliver. Now the expectation is to do it every night and to do it physically, but also mentally.
You mentioned earlier. Oh, go ahead. What stood out to you about Ron Harper so far? I know it's the second camp with you guys, but when a guy comes back for a second year, second training camp, like what does that show, and also what does he just brought to you?
Yeah, I think last year he was hurt, coming off injury a little bit, so it was a little bit of a different situation. This year he's been great. His professionalism has been great. His basketball IQ has really improved. He's shooting the ball really well. He came in last game and took ownership on the first box out that he missed, but from there he made a couple big time plays, was able to handle the ball, hit a three in the right slot. So he's just getting better and better. He's going to continue to do so.
You mentioned earlier the play style reflecting the roster. When you see successful emerging trends around the NBA, how do you strike the balance between adjusting to the team that you have and then also asking them to adapt to something that you see working with other rosters?
Yeah, I mean, that's you hit it on the head. I mean, that's just what it is, right? You can't do something that you don't have the personnel to do, and so you have to find a balance. You obviously have to, number one, work to maximize your roster, and number two, be very vigilant on your environment and what's going on and what leads to winning around the league, and how can you mirror the two together. So that's a question that you have to answer every single year. And it could look different, but it's a balance that you have to have for sure.
Coach, there was a video of Tatum dunking the ball yesterday, and I know you've been a big part of his recovery process over the last 5 months. What was your reaction to seeing that, and does that make you more optimistic for him potentially coming back this season?
I mean, it doesn't make me any more optimistic or pessimistic. It just is what it is. He's doing a great job on and off the court with his leadership and attacking every day, and whatever's necessary he gives that day, whether it's a rest day, whether it's get back days, so I'm more that stuff will take care of itself. The thing that's important to me is he's here with us constantly. He's traveling, he's in film sessions, he's at shoot-arounds and practices, and he's getting better in that regard as well. So that's just as important as his health, and whenever he's healthy, but he's doing everything he can right now.
Thank you, Coach.